Many girls dream of entering a beauty pageant in their life, having their makeup done, wearing beautiful dresses, and walking on a stage feeling like an absolute queen. I know that this was my lifelong dream for as long as I can remember, but not until recently did it actually become my reality. Thank you so much. Perfect. My name is Solange. Hi. I am a 24-year-old beauty queen. I have won several titles. It always seemed so impossible, so out of my league for a girl like me to actually be a beauty queen. But here I am still, today, wearing a beautiful dress, feeling like my true self. I remember when I was younger, my mother asked me, "What do you want to be when you grow up? What kind of profession do you want to have?" And at first I told her, I want to be a famous pop singer. I want to be like Britney Spears, Shakira, Beyonce. She laughed and she said, "You don't have a voice for that. You need to pick another profession." So I thought, okay, all right. Well, then I want to be an FBI agent. I want to be 007 style, be a Bond girl, be someone special. She laughed again and she said, "That's not a real profession. You need to pick a real profession, a real job." So I thought, okay, all right. And my last answer was, I want to be a beauty queen. I want to be a famous model, famous beauty queen who wears beautiful dresses and who owns the stage. And she looked at me confused and she said, "How can you be a beauty queen when you're a boy?" Yeah, a boy. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am a woman. Just look at me. But to be more concrete, I am a transgender woman. So that means, yeah, I was born in the body of a boy. Are you already confused? Can you imagine how I felt growing up? Growing up with all these thoughts, all these unfulfilled pieces in my heart, in my soul, waking up every day thinking, what am I missing? What am I not getting? What's the problem? It made me and my family uneasy that I was different. You know, when I grew up, there were no openly famous transgender people. There was no one who I could look up to, who I could point a finger to, and who I could say, this person is who I want to be. This person is who I look up to. There was no one. I knew what I wanted. I knew my feelings were real. I knew exactly how I saw myself in the mirror. But I didn't know how I could point it out at the world. So eventually I got to school and I just told everyone I'm a gay boy. Just to make it easy. I got beaten, I've been called names, people threw things at me. And you have to realize that in that moment, when you are in that age group, when you're 13, when you're 14, your body is changing. You don't know who you like. There's so many different things happening. You're being bullied so severely. You have no support from family. You have no friends. You have no one who you can connect to. It makes you go a little bit crazy. And eventually, at the age of 14, I saw no light at the end of the tunnel. And I had my first suicide attempt. Can you imagine the age of 14 when you are supposed to care if that boy likes you or not? When you're supposed to read a text asking to go to prom or whatever. And here you are, jumping off that bridge because the world doesn't want you. Could you imagine how that felt? It was such a painful moment in my life. And it didn't get better. When I reached the age of 16, I tried my second attempt. I had so much trouble with trying to find my place, trying to find my spot in the world, trying to stand up for myself, trying to just be me. But I realized that when I climbed out of that water, when I had my second suicide attempt at 16, I climbed out of that water and I thought, what am I doing? Why? Why am I letting people control my life that I want to jump off a bridge? And it was in that moment when I thought, I am gonna live. I am gonna live for myself right now. I am going to get out of this water and I am going to shine so hard and be so happy with myself. And I really think that after that moment, it got me to realize that you need to make yourself happy. You really need to make your own and create your own happiness. When I got home, my mother eventually, she just couldn't handle it, taking care of me anymore. She just could not handle the burden anymore. So she told me that I had 1 week, and I had to grab all my belongings, all my stuff, and I had to be gone. Can you imagine that your own mother wants to have you out of the house at 17? My heart was shattered. I was in so much pain. Within 3 days, I packed all my stuff and I went. I went to a big city and I thought, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna be proud of myself. And I'm gonna make it work. And I did. For the remaining years, my personal life went actually pretty great. I've made friends. I actually made friends. Friends who took care of me. Friends who saw me for who I was, who I wanted to be, and not for what I was, not for my past, not for all the challenging things that have happened to me. But it also got me realize that even though you're in such a big city, so many cultures, so many different aspects, when employers find out you are a trans person, you're off the list. They do not want to hire you because they think it's too much work. It's too much effort. Supposedly, we would draw all the attention. We would have so many sick days off. We would not be great workers. So one of my friends, Victoria, who I've known for a few years now, she is the creative director of this pageant. And she told me she saw how I was suffering. So she just told me, just apply. Just apply for this pageant and we'll see what happens. So I thought, I have nothing to lose. I can do this. So I filled out the form, and I thought, I am not going to be chosen for this pageant. So many girls who are so much better than me, who are so much older than me, who have so many more experience than me. But it was still within 1 week that I got the email. Congratulations, you are Miss Netherlands for Miss Transstar International 2019. Can you imagine how I felt? I knew that finally I was going to be a pillar. I got the chance to be exactly who I wanted to be when I was so young and I didn't have that person. I got the chance to be that person for people like me. So in December, we went to Barcelona. We went for the beauty pageant, and it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing to have met so many girls who you could just grab your mind to. So many girls who experience the same things like you have, who could laugh with you, could cry with you. You are truly one, all one family, because you have been through so many similar things. From the 28 countries representing, I reached top 10. I was so proud of myself. This small girl from a small village, having no experience in pageant whatsoever, reached top 10 in an international beauty pageant. And most of all, I got to make myself proud. I got to make that little boy from so many years back proud, thinking like, you actually did it. You're a beauty queen. I remember when the winner was chosen on the last day after the finale, and the girls were packing up their suitcase. And I remember I sat down and I was looking myself in the mirror. And I was bawling my eyes out, just bawling my eyes out, because it was such an intense moment. I was so proud of myself. And the one thing that just crossed my mind was, you see, Mom, I am a beauty queen. And I did it. I've reached what I wanted. And this is the proudest I've ever been of myself. The point of this TED Talk was to make you realize that transgender people are people too. We don't want special treatment. We don't want to be seen as something different. We are just the same, like you and like you. We breathe the same, we laugh the same. Even though we have different lives, we are one. By the way, if you are an employer, do not be afraid to have a conversation with a transgender person. Just sit down Sit down and have a chat. We have had to face so many challenging issues that we can definitely take on your professional issues. So give us a chance. Thank you.